I am Roland Johns. I am sim racing.
I'm Wes Fuller, driver number 35, stand up to Cancer Ford. I am sim racing.
Hi, I'm Cameron Peterson. I am sim racing.
What's going on? It's Rob Biotti from 4i Racing, driver number 44 Toyota Camry, and I am sim racing.
Hello, I am Christopher Hamilton, and I am sim racing.
Hi, I'm Eric Andrews. I am sim racing.
We are sim racing.
Good evening and welcome to DXR round number 5. We are at Phoenix, Arizona tonight. That is right, International Speedway. It's going to be a lot of fun. Looks like we have, I believe, 6 drivers queued up for tonight. We are taking these Pro 2 trucks around Rallycross. It's going to be a little bit of a tough race, but some things I want to talk about before we get going. Once again, to our official sponsors, our title sponsor, Lawrence Equipment, and then our other sponsor, Joker Graphics. Also for our broadcast sponsors, that's going to be Critical Ambassadors and Southern California's Nautilus Media Systems. Something else that we need to point out, ladies and gentlemen, for tonight's race, we are on Racecraft TV. That's right. We're going to be making a transition slowly over to Racecraft TV. Death by Moose Media is just going to stick with production, and we're going to be moving all of our broadcasts over to Racecraft TV. So if you're new to Death by Moose Media, or if you're new to Racecraft TV, please don't forget to subscribe and like. And then if you want to keep up with DXR, please click that bell as the schedule goes up. Set those reminders. But we will be live every six. We'll be live at 6:20 every night on Tuesday. So rain or shine, we'll usually be there. Next week's gonna be a lot of fun. So let's talk about tonight's race. Tonight's race, season 2, race number 5. Looks like it's going to be a chilly night, 26 degrees Celsius. Or, sorry, chilly evening, I believe. Yeah, no, it's an evening race. Looks like we have a 55% humidity, partly cloudy, and a little bit of wind going to the right side. Track length is only 1.23 kilometers. That's a little bit under a mile. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a fun race out there. Just having some fun with the new overlays. Also, if you have noticed, there are new overlays. You're going to see me maybe making a couple fumbles and mistakes. But without any more jibber jabber from me, let's jump over to Mikey Lawrence, who's going to be out on the track. Let's pull him into the booth so he can give us a lap around the track and talk to us a little bit about what's going out there. Ladies and gentlemen, in the booth, we have Mikey Lawrence. Mikey, get ready to do a lap around the track because we're going to go ahead and jump onto you and let you run with it.
That's good.
All right, there you go. So we'll take it from the top once you finish this lap.
Yep, sounds good.
So some things to be noted about this track. We do have one out-of-bounds zone to the right side where Mikey Lawrence is just clearing that asphalt area. If you get your rear tires on there, your rear right tires, that is technically a penalty zone, so these guys have to avoid that. And Mikey, take it away.
Heavy braking right here. Really tricky. Then line it up in the dirt. Good apex. I try to scrub, keep low. Then we try to do some e-brake work, which didn't work.
No, this fishbowl is going to be really tough for you guys. I usually find myself going in second, e-brake or downshifting into first after a brake to get it to lurch, and then hitting the e-brake to do some more rotation. So it's a little bit of handwork and footwork that these guys have to do.
Absolutely, but great track.
It is. It's a tough track, but a good track, and especially when you guys will be racing side by side. Why don't you go ahead and take the Joker and show these guys what the Joker lap will look like for everyone out there. So for tonight's race, there will be 2 Jokers. You will see that during the heats, and also you will see that coming up for the feature event. We will have a 18-lap race with a mandatory admin caution in the middle, and then from there on we'll go to racing the rest of the race out. All right, Mikey, right now you're not doing so hot in the times. Do you think you're going to have a little bit more time to work that out and get yourself back into the future?
Possibly. I think I'm going to have to do some strategy with jokers, but I was accidentally practicing the last track, so today's a little bit fresh for me with getting on this track. So just get some good fun laps. Thanks for broadcasting.
No problem. I'll put you back in there and let you get ready for the heats.
Sounds good.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, for the first heat, we have Alan Dobbs, Gary Green, and Zach Drapkin up in front. And we are green with 3 laps to go. Remember, they do have to take 2 jokers. What is going to happen tonight? Going into the first hairpin, Gary Green on the outside, Alan Dobbs in front. Oh, misses that corner. Zach just saves himself bumping back into Gary Green. He got lucky there. Getting ready for the jump, Gary Green up in front, Alan Dobbs. Oh, sorry, take that back. Alan Dobbs in front, Gary Green right behind him. Looks like Alan is going to go ahead and take the joker, get out ahead of these guys. Gary and Zach both opting to take the normal track lane. Battle between Gary Green and Zach Drapkin. Zach still hitting that little turtle and popping himself up. He's got to be careful. That's definitely losing him a little bit of time out there on the track. Zach going for the joker. Can he make it out in front of Gary Green? And he does. Zach Drapkin with a good run away. Alan Dobbs still in the lead, but Zach needs to close that gap if he wants to get into first place. Right now he's sitting in second. And he goes for the second joker. Alan Dobbs doing the same thing. Smart move by Alan. Secure that win up in front. He just needs to make sure he clears that corner on time. Ladies and gentlemen, Alan Dobbs crossing the finish line. Taking first, Zach Drapkin in second, and Gary Green taking third. Oh, it's Greeny. Sorry about that, Gary. My bad. All right, next. Looks like we have Darren Hardesty, Cameron Peterson, and Oliver Golding. All right, let's take a look at let's take a look at this grid for tonight. Getting tongue-tied. We have Darren Hardesty running in the number 99, Cameron Peterson in the 48, and Oliver Golding in the 70. And we are green. Darren Hardesty and Cameron Peterson hitting the track. Oliver not queuing up. It's a one-on-one. Darren with a good start. Oh! Clips the turtle. That's going to buy him some time. Gets up on the bike. Gets back down, though. Nice, clean recovery. Both of them doing what they need to do. Get up ahead. Take that joker. Maybe take the mid... maybe for the halfway point. Skip the joker. Burn it, and then go again. We'll have to see how it plays out for him, though. On the exit. Pretty clean for both drivers. Darren Hardesty clipping that turtle once more. He's got to watch the inside of that corner. Can't take it too hard. Cameron popping up on 3 wheels. Bouncing himself in there. What is going to happen? Both of them queuing up for the Joker again. This location gets really tight. Oh, Darren overshoots side by side with Cam Peterson. Can he beat him on the exit? Over rotates. That's going to cost him some speed. Cameron's going to get the outside of him. Neck and neck race. Cross the finish. Cam still behind Darren Hardesty, but so much closer. Pops the turtle. Tucks in right behind him. Darren cannot make any mistakes. Cam is hot on his tail right now. Shoots in for the jump. Trying to stay up ahead of him. Slow and low around the fishbowl. Cam riding that line. Trying to avoid the penalty, but stay fast. Beats him around the corner. Darren punches it, trying to get himself up ahead. And ladies and gentlemen, for heat number 2, Darren Hardesty finishing the second. Cameron Peterson able to beat him on the last lap. That was tough. All right, for number 3, heat number 3, we have, let's jump over there real fast. Josh Edmondson, Mikey Lawrence, and Luke Knupp. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Green flag's out. Josh Edmondson up in front. Luke Knupp able to sneak out in front of him. Luke clipping the turtle, but overshooting just a tad bit. Luke decides to take the Joker. Mikey Lawrence and Josh Edmondson both decide not to. Looks like Luke's putting on almost a 4-second gap. Oh, can Josh keep the speed? Nope, he slows down too much. Luke is going to take it away up in front. Still running with about a 3-second lead on Josh Edmondson. Luke Knupp sending himself down into the S-turns. Question is, does he opt to take the Joker? Nope, he's going to go ahead and stay with the main run. Nice clearance over the jump. Josh Edmondson in the Joker now. Mikey Lawrence also doing the same thing. Josh about to tie Luke up. Ooh, beats him by just a hair. A little bit under a second. Mikey Lawrence still on the hot in the runnings with these guys. Getting ready for the jump. Luke Knupp still has a Joker left. Josh Edmondson has burned his. Both of them are going for it. Mikey Lawrence in tow. And on the exit, Josh clears it. Luke Knupp right behind him. Mikey Lawrence hot on his tail. Ladies and gentlemen, heat number 3 is over. Josh Edmondson taking the green. Behind him, Luke Knupp and Mikey Lawrence in a 1, 2, and 3. All right, that is all for our heats tonight. Let's get ready for the feature event. So, lined up tonight, it's going to be in first, Alan Dobbs. Second, Cam Peterson. Third, Josh Edmondson. Fourth, Zach Drapkin. Sixth, Luke Knupp. Darren Hardesty in fifth. Gary Green in seventh. Greeny in seventh. Oliver Golding in eighth. And Mikey Lawrence in ninth. All right, just waiting for everyone to queue up. Ladies and gentlemen, we are green tonight up in front. Who is going to make it to the first turn? Cameron Pearson out in front. Oh, Alan Dobbs and Josh Edmondson pinch it off. Into the corner, Darren Hardesty looking for a pass. Alan sends it in. Gets up on the bike. Darren Hardesty, Alan Dobbs, Josh Edmondson looking for a little bit of a challenge against him. Who is going to take the Joker and who's going to stay out? Remember, we do have halfway points, so it does pay to get up ahead. Josh Edmondson decides to opt for the Joker while everyone else stays out there. A little bit of a rough run as he tries to clear it. Gary Greeny right behind him. Gary getting into Josh Edmondson a little bit. Out ahead of Cam Peterson. Securing that run. So it's going to be Josh Edmondson, Gary Greeny, Cam Peterson, and Darren Hardesty. Up in front, Josh holding his lead. Looks like Cam looking to get around Gary right now. Ooh, bad landing for everyone on that jump, trying to keep it fast, but not working out for them. And there we go, Josh Edmondson getting his rightful place up in front. Doing a great job trying to lead Gary, sending it in behind him. Cam looking for an opening. A battle between Darren Hardesty and Luke Knupp right now. Nice clean jump across. Ooh, a little bit of a rough land for Alan Dobbs. Zach Drapkin up in front. Oh, nope, take that back. He is in the pits. Looks like he had to tow. A little too much damage. So right now, Josh Edmondson, Cameron Peterson, Gary Greeny up in front. One, two, and three, riding it out. Gonna go ahead and ride along with Gary Greeny right now as he's sitting in third place. Look at that, Cameron Peterson trying to reel in Josh Edmondson. He is hot on his tail. Give you guys a little bit of a close-up of how close Cam is. Josh has 3 laps to go before the comp caution comes out. He needs to hold Cam off for those 3 laps. Not wanting to let him go. Cam Peterson chases him into the fishbowl. Ooh, Darren Hardesty finding an opening. Gary making a mistake. Can he secure him some third place points? Ooh, he's got to be careful. Gary going in for a dive on that corner. Darren getting up on the bike. Lands it nice and clean. And there we go. Josh Edmondson having to play some more defense against Cam Peterson as Cam is trying to run him down. Slow and low around that fishbowl. It is tough. All right, ladies and gentlemen, one to go before that admin caution comes out. What is going to happen between these drivers? We're going to stick with Cam and Josh Edmondson. Cam shooting a little bit left on the course. Now giving Josh a push into the corner. Getting a little antsy. He wants those points. Last time we had a rallycross track with halfway points, we had 3 drivers score 38 points throughout the race. And the most points scored were by Zach Drapkin, who finished 3rd, and then I believe a 2nd. And there we go. Cam Peterson getting around Josh Edmondson there. That is going to secure him for those halfway points, going to Cam Peterson, Josh Edmondson, and in 3rd, Darren Hardesty. All right, we're going to go ahead and hit that that quick comp caution. Let these guys stack up and re-rack. We're going to pop in real fast. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and burn 2 laps, get Alan Dobbs up on the lead lap. Darren Hardesty, dude, you had a hell of a run. You caught up to Gary Greeny there, and you got past him. How was that?
It was pretty fun. Honestly, I didn't really think I had it in me because for a second there, they were kind of just gapping me. But then Luke started to apply some pressure, and I kind of cleaned up my lines, and all of a sudden I was there, and I saw an opening, and I took it.
Now, you're sitting yourself in third right now. Do you think you're going to be able to open up that spot to get past Cam Peterson and Josh Edmondson?
I mean, anything's possible, but those 2 guys are very, very smooth, and they're really fast. So if I do, it's going to be kind of like a Hail Mary kind of thing. No taking out, no contact, nothing of that sort. They're really respectful and clean drivers, but I'm going to have to pull some kind of magic with the Joker line or something.
Definitely understand. Well, it looks like both you and Cam have not used any of your Jokers. Am I correct on that?
Yep.
Okay, so that gives you an advantage.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. I'm sort of thinking I'm just going to hit them last lap or last 2 laps, but I don't really know yet. It kind of depends on the situation.
All right, man. Looks like you guys are going to go ahead and go green. I'll let you guys get back to it. Good luck out there.
Awesome. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Darren Hardesty. Once again, thank you, Darren, for popping in the booth. Let's get ready for this restart. Restart's going to be called by Alan Dobbs in the rear right now. And we are green to go. 8 laps left. Yeah, 8 laps left. A little bit of contact there with Luke up. Darren Hardesty, Greeny sends it into the inside. Oh, he's going to get sideways with Darren. Darren gets up on the bike, but he can recover it. This might be the opportunity he needs to take to go ahead and take that Joker and get out ahead. Nope, Luke up and Mikey Lawrence are going to go ahead and check up for that Joker. Same thing with Josh Edmondson, clocking it in. Cameron Peterson also doing the same thing. Three-way battle right now between, looks like Alan Dobbs, Gary Green, and Darren Hardesty. Gary getting out ahead of that one. We'll jump up in front. Josh Edmondson following in behind Cam Peterson. Once again, Cam does have another Joker under his belt. Josh is already spent, and Cam is clocking it in. Getting out ahead. Wow, the getting is good. But look at this. Mikey Lawrence making his way up the field. Alan Dobbs clocking in a Joker. Beautiful battle between Mikey Lawrence and Alan Dobbs right now. So, looks like Luke Knupp able to sneak out in front of Josh Edmondson using that Joker. Then it's going to go Alan Dobbs and Mikey Lawrence in 5th. Darren Hardesty taking the Joker, trying to get out ahead. Remember, he's got 2 left. He's got to burn these out and get up there. Can he beat Alan around the corner? Side by side, and he cuts off in front of him. There we go. What a run. Those Jokers giving you about a 3-second lead on the driver inside the line, so you got to be careful. You'll get a little bit of a line, but or a little bit of a lead, but not too much. That 3 seconds can get chewed up real fast. Now, question is Darren going to hold to it or go for it? Nope, he's going to stick to his line and just try and outrace Alan Dobbs right now. Alan with a good jump off the corner. Darren rides into the fishbowl. Ooh, a little bit of the binders there. Trying to find an area to make up some speed. All right, let's go check out in front. Cameron Peterson already across the jump. Luke Knupp getting ready to make that jump too. Josh Edmondson hot on his tail. He wants to catch up to him right now. And this might be it, catching up to him just a tad bit in the fishbowl. Look at that, Darren Hardesty sneaking up in second. Ladies and gentlemen, Darren just snagged second from Luke Knupp and Josh Edmondson. What a run. But the battle's still fighting for third right now. Josh Edmondson, Luke Knupp going at it. Darren Hardesty just needs to race clean as both Luke and Edmondson get up on 2 tires. What is going to happen between these racers? We have 3 laps to go. Cameron Pearson clocking out right now with a solid 10-second lead. Ooh, Josh once again getting caught up in that corner. Once again, folks, you have to remember these guys that are riding that fishbowl, if their rear tire touches that asphalt line, that is a penalty point. That asphalt line is so much faster that it is unfair, and it pretty much creates a one-line driving scenario, and we're trying to avoid that, so we are dishing out penalties for these guys that are touching that inside line. So if they are trying to make position right now on the inside of that fishbowl, that might be detrimental to their race because they're going to be docking themselves points every time they touch it. As you can see, Josh getting up on it, and he gets a little bit of a boost out of that corner. Positions gained might be points lost, so these guys need to be careful and watch their racing lines. Oh, contact, Darren Hardesty. He's out. What happened there? Josh Edmondson around him, Luke Knupp also. Is that going to be it for him? With 1 lap to go. White flag out. Cam just clicked it over. Darren has got to find himself around this track right now. He's got to find a little bit of speed on Luke Knupp, trying to snag that third away from him. As we go into the corner, good braking points by both drivers. Up in front, ladies and gentlemen, across the line, Cam Peterson taking the first place. Second place in line right now, Josh Edmondson. As he crosses, there we go. And then right behind him, Luke Knupp in third. What a run. Ladies and gentlemen, our finisher tonight, Cameron Peterson up in front. Hailing from the Great White North of Canada. Congratulations, man. What a run. Lined up with him, Josh Edmondson. All right, let's get these guys in the booth. All right, loading up the race results for tonight. If they will clock in. Give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe I gotta click on someone, see if that works. Nope. The race results are not popping up. I do not know why that is happening. Once again, I am using some new overlays, so we will have bugs. It is what happens. With that being said, let's pull these guys into the broadcast waiting room. Ladies and gentlemen, our third place finisher, Luke Knupp. Luke, you had a hell of a run out there. You were hot on Josh's tail, and then Darren pops out in front of you guys out of that Joker, and it looks like he bit the corner on the last two laps to go. Is that what happened? I kind of missed it.
Yeah, it looks like it. He looks like he had a slowdown penalty there, and he took it. And me and Josh just kind of like drafted right by him. We were pushing each other to the front. It looked like, and just it was a cool race. It was fun. I like this track, especially towards the end when it gets super dry and kind of gets more grip. And just had no practice coming into the heat, and tried to learn a few things in the heat, and then learn lap by lap in the race.
Yeah, I know you've hit this track before, right when we first started with High Octane and all the other pro trucks, and so you probably have as much time in the sense of experience on this track as Cam and maybe Josh do. But you did a great job out there. You picked the right time to take the Jokers and get out ahead, and then capitalize on other guys making mistakes, which is all you got to do.
Yeah, I noticed Josh took the Joker in the first half of the race, and I knew I would have had the upper hand on him with both my Jokers left, and I made a mistake and let him go by, and then I see Darren go right in front of us, and I knew I had to put a charge down if I wanted the podium, and looked like he got a slowdown penalty like I said a little bit ago, and me and Josh just stayed there, and then I was just trying to hold Darren off the last lap.
That's how you do it, man. Well, great job out there. Do you have any sponsors you want to shout out?
Oh yeah, Ultra Wheels, Luke Knupp Racing, Lucas Oil Products, 1 second, Diamondback Materials, Sparco, AIM, Rigid, Super Clean, Signature Propellers, Lawrence Equipment for sponsoring the series, DXR for putting this on, you guys, Racecraft TV, saw that was a cool merge, and Dave Ward for making me this sick wrap.
You got it, man. Great job out there, and I'll see you next week.
Thank you. You too.
Ladies and gentlemen, our second place finisher, the number 58 himself, Josh Edmondson. Josh, what a run. You took the Joker in the beginning. You had to fend off Cam for that first half. It was insane. Weren't able to do it, but you're definitely battling for every position out there.
I didn't really mean to take the Joker in the first. I kind of forgot that there's a mid-race caution there. I would have saved it, but it was just kind of the situation where I was on the outside and you just kind of get in there and I just wanted a clean track, so I took it. And after that, I was kind of like, well, I can at least win the first half and get those points.
Mm-hmm.
And then, coming down to the checkered flag there for the first half, I didn't quite realize it was that close. Otherwise, I would have taken it again just to make sure I beat Cameron because he ended up passing me in the last corner there. But it was fun battling it out for sure.
No, it was great to watch. You guys had a good battle out there.
It's always fun racing with him. Anytime he's behind you, he's going to be trying to make moves on you, but they're going to be clean, and it's always fun racing with him. So
he got you with a little bit of a bump and run. I saw that.
It happens.
It's hard in that corner because that corner, once you get to the middle point, there's really no control. You're either super slow or you're unhooked and you're just trying to recover it.
And with the trucks, you kind of got to slide in a little too, and if you don't have the slide in, you end up just pushing straight further, which is just right into the guy in front of you. So it happens. It was It was clean though. It was cool.
No, it was an awesome race, man. Well, congratulations on your second place finish in both the halfway and in the final lap. Dude, I know you got some sponsors you want to thank, so send them out there.
Just shout out to Rocket Racing Setups. You can go on there and check out my off-road setups for these trucks. And just you guys for putting this on. Looking forward to going and watching it.
Definitely, man. I can't get those results to pop up, but it's okay. Bugs are with the new system. We'll have to figure it out.
Oh, yeah. You got it.
Other than that, man, good job out there, and I'll see you next week.
Sounds good. Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the 5th time in a row, snagging first place away, keeping all the candy to himself, Cameron Peterson in the number 48. Congratulations, man. What a run.
Thanks. That wasn't easy. I didn't make it easy on myself either. I made a couple mistakes. Pretty much in every part of that race, because it felt like 3 different races, you got that start, and then you've got the first half of the feature, and then you got the second half of the feature, and it feels like you're qualifying for the final end of the feature. That's kind of what it feels like.
A little bit,
and,
yeah.
Yeah, I know I jumped the start on my heat. That's kind of embarrassing. I haven't done that in a long time. I just meant to grab my wheel, and I just squeezed a little too tight, and it just popped. I was like, oh no. So I gave him the head start there. Like, I would kind of expect someone else to do that if they wanted the edge that badly. But
yeah.
It was a fun race. I'm looking forward to the replay, watching what the other guys did there. A lot of guys showed a lot of speed today. Darren Hardesty, he was really quick. I was following him around in practice, and in the heat race too. He was really quick, very consistent as well. So he impressed me today. And the battle with Josh. I know I gave him a bit of a bump, but what are you gonna do?
It's like we said, you're in that bowl. You got to battle it out a tad bit.
Yeah, I would expect him to do this. I expect anyone to do this. It's kind of the same thing, really. But it was just it was a good race today, and glad to come out on top.
Yeah, definitely, man. So one thing I wanted to ask you, going to that halfway point, were you expecting to catch up to Josh, or were just kind of running it out, like, okay, if I catch him, I catch him. If not, I'll just take second place and try and beat him on the second run around?
Well, it's really hard to say because after the second corner, there's a really long sequence where you have to match up your corners for it to be like a quick lap.
Yeah.
And I've seen Josh kind of overshoot the first part of the third sweeping right-hander, third corner sweeping right-hander, and I seen him push wide, and I think that was kind of my opportunity once I was at his bumper. But before that, I was behind Gary, and I knew Gary didn't have any practice laps. He's an awesome driver. He does very well.
He was a little rough out there today.
He had zero practice. He literally hopped in and he started racing. So
yeah,
hats off to him. He did an awesome job. I think he impressed me as well. And I was just kind of. I don't really plan things out. You can't.
You gotta feel
it's
it.
way too unpredictable. Yeah, you just kind of take it for what happens every corner, and just try to get around to the next guy, and just make every move count.
Well, way to go, man! You did a good job out there. I know you got some sponsors backing you up, so I think it's time to give them some love.
Absolutely. As always, the guys over at Jim Beaver Esports got a fistful of bourbon. Winners get whiskey. General Tire, Players Razor, Vision Wheel, Rigid Industries, Dirtfish, GSP, XTV Axles, Gibson Performance, Acronis, and Sant Racing Fabrication. And also for you guys for putting up broadcasts. So looking forward to watching it.
Yeah, we made the merger with Racecraft, so me and Josh are on the same team now.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm so happy to see that. I was pretty stoked.
Yeah, I'm super excited.
A lot more viewership. Get these sponsors, all the views they need and all the views they deserve.
Yeah, and
so. Yeah, I'm stoked for you guys. I was really happy to see that.
Yeah, we talked about it for a while, and then we had the same pretty much game plan. So we're like, all right, this is gonna work. So definitely the way to go. But dude, good job out there. Are you ready for a drop till you drift next week?
I sure am. I'm stoked for it.
All right, we'll have the track posted later this evening. With that being said, man, congratulations on your first place win. I got points to do. Good luck, and I'll see you next week.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
You got it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for tonight. Once again, round 5 of DXR is over. What a race. That was an intense run. If you liked this content, please don't forget to subscribe to Racecraft TV. We're moving all of our broadcasting over from Death by Moose Media over to Racecraft TV. That's where I'm going to be coming the new year. So we're just making a slow transition and testing stuff out. We're testing out some new overlays with it. So please forgive the bugs. It happens. But with that being said, thank you for tuning in. We had some of the best out there in those Pro 2s. And I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow for the iRacing Short Course Series on Death by Moose Media. And also maybe Racecraft TV. I got to talk it out with Jaron, with Josh. I was going to say Darren. I said Jaron. I got to talk it out with Josh and the owner and see if we can work, if we're going to work something out. If not, it just depends on what's going to happen. With that being said, once again, I'll see you guys tomorrow at 7 p.m. with iRacing Short Course on Death by Moose Media at the least. And I hope everyone has a good weekend, and thank you for tuning in. I'll see you guys later.